We're on the road in Amador County. On our last day, we'll start at Indian Grinding Rock State Park. It's just a short drive from our base of Jackson, California.
You'll have to excuse the noise in the background. I think I inadvertently tried to break into the museum here at the state park and set off the alarm. But the sign said it was open. But I pulled on the door up there in that building. And since we walked away, that annoying alarm has been going on. Hopefully someone will show up soon and cut it off. Anyway, we are here at Indian Grinding Rock State Park. And if you see all those little holes right now, they're just full of little puddles of water. Over thousands of years, the Indians here have used this rock to grind their acorns for their meals. This is part of the Indian village that used to be here. And this is the rock with all the little holes in it that they used to grind their meal with. And I think that after we take a few pictures, Tim, we'll walk a little farther down the trail and get away from this noise. What do you think?
All right.
Tim's like, my dad's an idiot. Here's some of the scenery here at the park. It's fall here in Central California. And we're getting a little bit of color. We don't get the color like they do back east, but we get a little bit of color here, mostly with the oak trees and things like that. There's a few more little rocks here and there that the Indian women used to use to grind rocks on, or grind their meal on. There's one right there. And if you see this, see that area right there, that's a lacrosse field so that the Native Americans that still live in this area could come here and play lacrosse. And then right over here is a reconstructed Indian village. You can see that hut there with the steam coming off because it's sitting in the morning sun. This may be one of the few wheelchair accessible Indian villages in the world. Ouch. Watch your head though.
Dad's tummy in the way though. Big tummy.
Go back
Move over here.
Christmas shopping season is starting today in downtown Jackson. A few years ago, the recession hit this place hard with many shops closing. Let's see how the town is doing now.
If you saw our last report on the gold country came up here in Jackson, you might have remembered that Jackson was really in bad shape from the recession back then. And we noticed this time we're here, a lot more shops have opened up in downtown. But here we're here the day before Thanksgiving, and I wanted you to see this. That the merchants in the city decided to give everybody free parking here in Jackson so that they can do more Christmas shopping. They've covered up all of the parking meters with these bags that say free 2 hours of parking courtesy of the city of Jackson and the city of Jackson merchants. Kind of a nice little touch for Christmas. Yes, Tim, the businesses here in Jackson, I guess they get inspected by people who are ADA specialists to say if they have wheelchair access or not. Okay, so if they got a big check mark here in the window, you could get your wheelchair in there.
Right.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. We're in the happiest place on earth according to Letty, the kitchen store here in Jackson. Because on this spot, in the early days, stood the hangman's tree. You know what they mean by the hangman's tree?
They hung you there.
Yeah, that's where they hung you, yeah, right here. Yeah, I think Letty's inside this store right here, the Celtic Knot. So as you can see, downtown Jackson's really busy today, which is kind of nice because last time we were here, almost everything was out of business. So it looks like the town's coming back to life slowly but surely here.
Next, it's a trip down the hill to the town of Lockford.
In the town of Lockford right now. It's a very busy highway going through here. But we're here to do a little shopping, especially right up ahead at the Lockford Meats where they have the best sausage around. Give me 2 of the packages of chorizo. Knockwurst. Can't remember if Tim liked the Frank. 2 packages of the chorizo. And I'm also gonna want how many did you say? 2 packages of 3 or?
Yeah,
2 packages of 3 of jalapenos. Do you remember Tim liked the hot dogs here? Oh, I know, but I can't remember. I love them because I can't remember if he liked them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And here's our haul from the Lockford Meat Company. All kinds of Dakota bratwurst, some chorizo, some Franks, and other assorted sausages are going to go into our freezer when we get.
Well, we just got out of the pawn shop here at Lockford, and it was a nice pawn shop and everything, but only one thing. I didn't know it at the time, but there was a pit bull they had in there, and man, it was barking pretty loud.
Yeah, a little pit bull puppy, still being trained, big pit bull puppy, and it was kind of bothering Tim a little bit in there, just with this growling and barking. He wasn't being mean or trying to bite anybody, but just growling and barking. So Tim wanted to get out of here. Looks like Letty's already done with the thrift shop, so let's swing over there and pick her up.
With our day of shopping complete, it's time to leave Amador County behind and head home. This is Tim Music for the World on Wheels.